Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm walking on the streets, telling the success stories from Burkina Faso. The Western media have tried to undermine the progress made by Burkina Faso by saying many videos on social media are AI videos. There's no real things happening in Burkina Faso. But today I'm going to share with you the truth that Captain Ibrahim Traoré is changing and creating a new Burkina Faso.
Yes, here we are. Welcome all of you, my dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans. In this video, we are going to share what is happening on the ground in Burkina Faso. And I have decided to share this video purposely because I saw Western medias trying to undermine what's happening in Burkina Faso. There are those who are saying many videos about Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, are AI videos. It's not true that things is happening on the ground, but all in all, my dear lovely family, things are happening on the ground. Yes, there's AI videos, but a few. But all in all, what Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing is amazing. They're so shocked to see that Captain Ibrahim Traoré is changing Burkina Faso. They think that they didn't expect it. So right now, they have been shocked. They didn't heard that one day Africa will become a great continent. So right now, they are fearing the development made by Captain Ibrahim Traoré, because what Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing is to awakening other Africans. So they fear if all continent will become awakening, they are going to have nothing. So let me start with a few things in this video. I'm going to cover the issue of brand new buses bought by Captain Ibrahim Traoré, and also I'm going to share the issue of airport that is under construction under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, and also the issue of road paving that is under construction. Young people and citizens of Burkina Faso, they have decided to build their streets. And let me start with that matter, the issue of paving the roads. That is the issue of patriotism. And it is an amazing thing. What you see here, my dear lovely family, this is an old man in Burkina Faso delivering a single bag of cement to young people who have decided to pave and build their roads and their streets. You can see how the people of Burkina Faso are so patriotic. You may ask yourself, this old man is not a rich man. He's riding his bicycle, carrying a single bag of cement delivered to young people who are paving the road. Ask yourself, can old man in your country do like this? And these young people who are constructing roads and those who are paving streets and roads, they're doing for free. They're not being paid by anyone. They are so patriotic. You may ask yourself, why they are so patriotic like that? In this continent, how many young people are so patriotic to their countries? Few of them. It's because Captain Ibrahim Traoré is not a corrupt leader. If you are not a corrupt, people will contribute. We have seen African diaspora, doctors, engineers, teachers, and different professionals landing in Burkina Faso to come and join Captain Ibrahim Traoré to build their nation. It is amazing thing that I didn't see in my life, that old man killing decided to contribute. We saw Africans contributing in churches, but not for the development. This is for the first time to see for me. Maybe it has happened many times, but for me, this is the first time to see that people is contributing to their government. As I said, it's because Captain Ibrahim Traoré is not a corrupt leader. Captain Ibrahim Traoré has sacrificed his life for the benefit of the entire Burkina Faso. So, and these young people are working for free. They're not expecting to be paid. They are contributing. This is what happening in Burkina Faso, and this is the wake-up call to all of us. But This wake-up call can work if we have light leadership, if we have patriotic leaders, Pan-Africanist leaders. Right now, we have many corrupt leaders. That's why, in Africa, as I said many times, if you want to become rich, join African politics without doing anything. In many countries, something like that, they have to pay Chinese to do things like that. But you see right now, young people are working. They're busy building the streets. In many African countries, you may find people are provided tenders for paving. And those tenders, people are getting 10%, stealing money. And that's why I said this many times, and I will continue to repeat these things, that many of our rich men in this continent, those who are in political classes, many of them are tenderpreneurs. They don't have things to do. They are not professions. They don't have maybe farm. They don't have industries. They are tenderpreneurs. When they provide tenders, they get 10%. Maybe if it is road construction, maybe costing maybe US dollar, maybe 1 billion, whatever, they get 10%. So they get money without doing anything. And that's why it is very easy for them to keep money in Europe, in America. They cannot keep here because they have nothing to do here. They don't have industries. They don't have farms. They are tenderpreneurs. They are not professionals. They are tenderpreneurs. So they are thieves. They are stealing from us. But I'm very happy to see people in Burkina Faso are doing patriotic thing. And I saw also Prime Minister of Burkina Faso also being part of this movement. I see he's contributed cements as a government, and also supported young people in trying to inspire. These young people, they have decided themselves. No one called them to come and do these things. They said they are going to mobilize themselves to change their nation. And that's what we want to see. So that is about road paving. Young people and the people of Burkina Faso, they have decided to change their things on the ground. So even roads are being constructed by young people who went to China to acquire knowledge. Right now and on the streets building roads. And these ones are paving their streets. So things is happening. Apart from that, my dear lovely family, let us now move to the issue of those 115 brand new buses arrived in Burkina Faso. As I said at the beginning, Captain Ibrahim Traoré aimed to improve urban transportation across the country of Burkina Faso. So what's happening, Captain Ibrahim Traoré decided to buy these buses. So you can see Mr. Langley has asked, where is gold reserve money? I think this is the answers. These are answers that you see these buses. They are not for free. They're not for free. So Captain Ibrahim Traoré is changing things on the ground. And I said, if Captain Ibrahim Traoré is going to stay in power for 10 years, Burkina Faso will become a superpower country. Burkina Faso will become a successful country. And that's why you see they're trying to do everything to remove him from power. They fear that if Burkina Faso is going to succeed, the other African country will wake up. But other countries will wake up if they are going to have right leadership. We know that, as I said many times, we have corrupt leaders. So if we are going to have right leadership, I hope they will join Captain Ibrahim Traoré. So these are brand new buses bought by Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Students are going to travel for free, and the workers are going to travel for free. So you can see how it's so visionary. So let us now move out of that. Let us go to the issue of airport. In Bobo Dulaso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré is improving air transportation, and he's already bought 2 new planes to support Burkina, Air Burkina. You can see, and airport is going to be improved. And what you see here, this is a new airport under construction in Bobo Dulaso in Burkina Faso. So you can see that everywhere Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing things. Whether in schools, we see schools being built, industries are being inaugurated and built, roads are under construction, streets are under changes. So that is what we want to see in the continent of Africa. We have capacity to change our mother continent, Africa. The problem that we have, we don't have leaders who have political wills or who have wills. These political leaders are corrupt. Many of them, not all, many of them are corrupt. They are not working for the interest of their people. They are working closely to exploiters. But you see, this young man, what he's doing. He's doing amazing. I'm very happy. And I'm very satisfied to what Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing. He's doing amazing job. So we need to support him. We need to work with him. We need to do everything to protect him. And that's why I have been saying this, that we young people, we don't need to wait anyone to tell us, go and protect Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Do that for your leaders. We need to protect light leader. Captain Ibrahim Traoré is not just a leader, he's a prophetic leader. He came with the vision of awakening Africans. That is what Captain Ibrahim Traoré is here about. So we have to protect him. We know perpetrators. We have betrayers. We have a lot of corrupt who want to take down Captain Ibrahim Traoré purposely to work for the imperialists. And that's why we have been telling the Aquatala of Cote d'Ivoire, don't do your nonsense to Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Don't try to destabilize Burkina Faso. If you are working with your puppets, remain with your puppets, with your colonizers. We want a new Africa. You know, you may ask yourself, why we young people and many Africans are in love with Captain Ibrahim Traoré, or we are supporting Captain Ibrahim Traoré. It's because Captain Ibrahim Traoré is restoring our dignity. We were disrespected for too long. We have leaders who are sometimes failing us, but we have get this leader who is restoring our dignity. One day I shared the video of how our leaders were loaded into buses. It is just disrespecting. But you saw yourself when Captain Ibrahim Traoré attended the Victory Day, Russia Victory Day, putting himself with a great honor and respect. He sent a special plane escorted by jets to pick up Captain Ibrahim Traoré from Ouagadougou to Moscow. That is the respect. But if it was, and see how we were disrespected. I shared yesterday the video about how Gaddafi was removed from power. That our African leaders were on plane, were told, go back. That is disrespecting. Go back, where are you going? So just imagine, you are in your own country, in your own continent, and you have no voice to say. People speaking from America or from Europe, from somewhere else, and telling you, phoning you, don't go there. For what? Can they speak like that to Captain Ibrahim Traoré? Because he's already declared homeland or death. But these political leaders who are hiding money in Europe and some islands, they fear, oh, I have money there, so I have hidden my money there. So if they remove me from power, I cannot access my money. Because they are so corrupt. But if you have nothing to lose, you don't fear anything. You don't have given money to Europe. You don't hide something. You don't have a house in Europe. You don't have a house. You know, these corrupt leaders, many of them, they have given houses and plots in Europe, in America there. And that's why they have 2 passports. They can live here. When things changes, destabilizing us, they can live and learn away from us. We know them very well because we have living with them for many years. When they sick, they cannot stay here. They want to die in Europe. They want to die in India, in somewhere else. They are not ready to die here in the continent of Africa. When they want to do shopping, they are not ready to go to these, to buy from our entrepreneurs. They are ready to go to Dubai to buy suits, to buy shoes and whatever. Europe. Furniture. They're importing furnitures. We have a lot of trees here. Instead of supporting local manufacturers, they are exporting. They are importing furnitures. They are exporting timbers. They are importing furnitures. See how corrupt they are. So we want leaders who can support entrepreneurs. We want leaders who can buy from us. We want leaders who can seek with us. We want leaders who can be with us. Not leaders who are running away. When they seek, they run to Europe. When they feel hunger, they want breakfast in Europe. We have someone in the early years called Mobutu. I think you remember, if you are familiar with the history of Africa, you remember Mobutu. He get lunch in London, breakfast in Paris. So he looted Congo. But when he died, he died with nothing. And no one buried him. So you can see. So we want leaders such as Captain Ibrahim Traoré, who is working for the interest of Africans or majority of Africans. So Captain Ibrahim Traoré is not the leader of Burkina Faso. Captain Ibrahim Traoré is the leader of African continent. So if you are African, Captain Ibrahim Traoré is your president. Take this from me. If you are an African, your president is also, yes, you have your president in your country, but for the continent of Africa, Captain Ibrahim Traoré is our president. Take it from me. And that's why you saw young people chanting, hands of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, hands of our hero, hands of Burkina Faso, because Captain Ibrahim Traoré is our African president. We want, if there is a possibility, of course, we have already divided, we cannot speak with one voice, but if there's a possibilities of continental summit, maybe Asia, America, Europe, Africa, maybe Australia, if there's a continental summit, the one who is supposed to represent Africa is Captain Ibrahim Traoré. I don't mean others are not good leaders. The others are good leaders. We can pick Ruto, we can bring him to such summit. You know what will happen. Or we can take President of Nigeria, Mr. Bola Tinubu, to such kind of summit. He can defend us, but I'm not sure. It is amazing. But you know, my dear lovely family, I'm laughing because I saw many Africans trying to criticize Mr. Ruto for welcoming Mr. Langley, and also Bola Tinubu for a day moving to France. You can see how the kind of leaders that we have. These political leaders sometimes they are living like dramas. They are not real. But all in all, let us leave those things. Those are just joking. But all in all, let us make sure that we protect our leaders. Captain Ibrahim Traoré is the one who is leading us in the rightful direction and is awakening all of us, the people of Africa. So up to that, my dear lovely family, let us not speak for too long. If we're new in this platform, make sure that you subscribe to join the family. This is the family. All members here we are family. So yes, sometimes we can have misunderstanding, but because we are family, we can solve our challenges ourselves. The aim of being here as a family is to find the best solutions for our challenges. You know that Africa, we are facing different challenges, but if we come here together as a family, we find the best solutions. Everyone is trying to share what he or she has in order to solve our challenges. This is your platform. This is not just a platform for maybe watching and living. This is our home. After that, let me say stay in power. Have a nice time. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa. Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. Africa.